Yo, what's poppin', people? Spill the tea, and let's get right into it. Eminem, kill shot. Kill shot. Well, I'll just start by saying, I said this in one of my earlier videos, is it over for M? Absolutely not. I knew I was right. And how right I was. Wow, kill shot. Let's be frank about it. He absolutely bodied MGK. It's over. There's no coming back. There's no trying to match with it. He's dead now. He got murdered. It's just that simple. Now, I will say this. I listened to MGK's diss and I was actually quite surprised. I'm not going to say I thought it was the absolutely best thing ever, and I've never said that I thought, hey, you know what? I don't think Eminem can come back. However, I was pleasantly surprised because just when I listened to a lot of the newer school rappers, I thought for a diss of his caliber, I thought, yeah, you know what? This isn't actually as bad as I thought it was going to be. I actually thought it's okay. The guy can actually rap, which is a great start. And he was saying some alright stuff, considering what you can really say about Eminem. But this is the thing that I was trying to say to you guys. Eminem's from a different era. He's not from the era of like you've got to give him 24 hours to respond or it's game over. Like, that's not his era. He's come from a time where, it could take months to do a response to somebody, or you might wait for an album to do a response to somebody. So Eminem's just working on his own time and just doing what he's used to. He's not letting the fans dictate when and how he should respond. And this is exactly what I was saying. I'm glad he never rushed to do, because it may not have come out as good as what this is. If you listen to this diss, it's pretty scathing. Bar for bar, the flows are great. The bars are absolutely great. He's hitting a lot of home truths, a lot of sore points. It's just a very good diss song, and it just shows you again the level that Eminem is on. And I think this is the thing that I've always respected about Eminem, is that he's very true to the craft of writing rhymes. Like, he's a lyricist in every sense of the word. He's not trying to just put out anything. Like, he's at a stage in his career where, okay, a lot of people diss Revival and stuff like that, but I think the thing that you can always say with Eminem is that I don't think he purposefully just puts out stuff where he's not trying. He's always trying to keep to the art of writing lyrics and things like that. And that's one thing that I'll say you can always respect about M. But, I've got to say, I think this whole Revival thing is probably one of the best things that can happen to him, to be completely honest, because it created Kamikaze, as he said himself, and it's led to him making this diss track. And I think you can actually say, going by the Kamikaze album and going by this diss track, I think it's pretty safe to say that Eminem is back in full effect. This is the Eminem that everybody knew he was capable of. So, as much as we may think, man, Revival, whatever, he probably needed that to get to this point. And it's a shame he needed that. But hey, we've got him back. We've got the Eminem that we know and love. And so, for me, I'm happy to see this, man. I really am. Now, Machine Gun Kelly, yes, you can come back, but we both know you're not on par. Let's just be completely real about this. You're not on par. And, MGK knows this. He says it in his own diss song. He says, we know you're the GOAT. Like, he knows. Well, I don't want to say the GOAT, because for me, he's not the GOAT, but he's one of the best. Yeah, he's definitely one of the greatest. But, he says that anyway. So I think MGK knows, he knows the level of what Eminem is capable of, and he respects that. So I think MGK knows, he's had his little 5 minutes of fame with his diss track. Even if he does come back, it's not gonna compare to Eminem. He's on a whole different level of skill. So it is over. Even if he does make another diss track, it's not gonna compare. It's really not. He's probably best just leaving it alone now, to be honest with you. He had his first diss, which he managed to chart with, gave him a bit of a little career revival, no pun intended there. But I think he needs to just leave it alone now. He had his little moment, and he's not going to be able to come back to this, to be honest with you. He's not on that level to compete. Now, another question I just want to ask to you guys is, I noticed Eminem mentioned Joe Budden in the diss song. It was a very light jab, but he put his name in there. Very light jab. Will Joe Budden respond? I'm going to give you the easy answer. I don't think he will. And I'll tell you why. Again, Joe Budden is at a point where music is not really making him money. His whole critiquing and, you know, him being a reviewer, this is what, you know, the podcasting stuff, that's what's getting him money. So I don't think he's going to want to really go back and have to really battle this out for something that he doesn't think is going to pay him off, which is a shame because it would be nice to see for the love of the culture. The other thing is, he did say in his podcast, like, write a whole song for me, show me that you mean it, don't do it like you're just trying to, you know, sell your album. Like, write a whole song for me, show me that you really don't like me and you really have got an issue with me, show me that you're really giving me some thought. He didn't do that. He only mentioned him in a little line, like a really small line. So Joe Budden will probably say again, look man, like these light little jabs, that, you know, it's not enough, like really go at me, you know what I mean? Which, if I be completely honest, I can kind of understand. I do kind of understand, because we all know that people do try and use dissing people and things like that as marketing tactics to sell their album. So I can understand where Joe Budden is coming from. And I think when Joe Budden has done as much as he has for music, which has not really been successful, to want to drag him in now for something that really is probably not going to benefit him financially, he's probably just at this point where he's like, I've given so much to hip hop and it's never worked, so why should I just come out now just for the culture? He's probably had enough, because, you know, that's just his mentality. And as I said before, me personally, I don't really think money should always come into it. It should be like you're an MC and you should want to do it for the love of it and just for the respect and whatnot. But hey, I can't knock him if that's the reason why he does it. So if he doesn't want to respond, in all honesty, that's his given right to not to if he doesn't want to. I would love to see it, but hey, you know, I don't think he will. But hey guys, what do you think of Killshot? Is it over for MGK? Do you think he can come back? What do you think is the better track out of Rap Devil and Killshot? Also about Joe Budden, what do you think? Do you think Joe Budden will jump into this now? Was it enough for him to get out every time and to make a response? Or do you think he's going to leave it alone? Let me know guys, but until next time, I'm out. Peace.